Hey, what's up, y'all? Sorry. This, well, not should be a quick stream. It has to be. I'm pointing out a lot of important stuff, so I hope y'all really pay attention to stream. Maybe I should have named it something more. I don't know. I catch you or whatever, but this is a real important stream, and y'all will see why. Um, yeah, as you can see, I just ran in from outside. I have a really busy schedule today. I took my usual break over the weekend, but today is gonna be absolutely crazy for me. It's just gonna be crazy. I gotta run right back out at this. I got a lot of stuff to take care of. But I wanna focus on the stuff I was talking about before and spending more time. I hate to say it this way, but predicting the market because I don't know if y'all are paying attention. Maybe you saw when the stream notification first came up, I titled it something different. But I noticed something at the last minute. We're gonna talk about that. So I'm gonna cover a lot of stuff and I'm gonna try to do this really fast. Number one, uh yeah, I snapped again on my channel. I told you I really don't want to be doing that mess. I'm just trying to stay free of the drama. I just want all these stupid people and scammers and stuff to stop coming to my channel. You know, I keep saying I want to set a better example on my channel, but some people are stupid. But let me say this, and I'm not saying stupid because what I realized, the reason the stupid person came on my channel saying this stuff is because they didn't understand what I was saying, just like I said. And not saying y'all are stupid, but some of y'all also didn't understand. I'll make this very simple. The tools I'm talking about, what the person came on was like, oh, what blah 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 meme coin. They were like, you don't understand. That's a community wallet. I never said wallet. I said wallets, plural. You can see wallets that are connected together. So trying to run a scam and trying to tell me one wallet is a community wallet. And like, I don't know what I've been in crypto 3 cycles. And the fact is that's where their knowledge is. So they think that's where everybody else's knowledge is, talking about that's a community wallet. I said wallets. You can see wallets, plural, connected to each other. Even when people try to think they're being sneaky, the software can tell that all the wallets are connected to one person. So no, I'm not a dummy, and I'm not just going down like Dex Screener or ETHScan and looking at the wallets and be like, oh, this is a top wallet. Like I'm much smarter than that. I don't know why people, um, yeah, like I said, when people are used to being around other people that don't have knowledge, they think we all don't have knowledge, and it just really was ticking me off that they were insulting my intelligence. But let me show you. So I'm going to literally, but I want you to pay attention to this. I know it's going to seem kind of conceited, but I'm about to play back my own live stream because I want to prove a point here, and I really got to be out here fast. So, what was the timestamp I had on this? Oh, why do I have two timestamps? I think one of them will do fine. I don't think I have to do both. Let me play it from the one timestamp. All right. I said it took that long. Okay, let me go ahead and let me just go and start. Pay attention to this though. Even though I know you probably feeling like, well, I just already listened to this though. Watch this. No, 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 no. That's the. All right, here we go. They talking about open the third eye and all that. I'm about to play this back. Pay attention to everything I'm saying here. You'll see why this is important going forward. Oh, wait a minute. My bad. I'm sorry. I thought I shared it. I'm a little off today because I'm running fast. Let me. Okay, now we should be on here. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me make sure. I got to pay attention to my monitors. All right, here we go. Let me play it now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Pull it up to have a graphic on the screen. But so when I started looking at this stuff, and I think we talked about a couple of months ago with the whole Trump thing and the attempt on his life with the bullet hitting his ear and all that kind of stuff. I had already talked about this stuff before it kind of happened. And if y'all in the group, you can say in the chat, say he lying, he never say that, but I did. So, but what happened was I'm kind of ticked off myself. I stopped like paying attention to certain stuff because certain stuff was happening. I felt like I didn't have the time to really, pay attention to certain stuff or whatever. But I should have kept on. But anyway, so what I did, I'm gonna make this quick, and we're gonna be over. We might be over before 25 minutes, and I'm gonna answer you guys questions stuff. So what I did was I went back and I started working through like scripted plot points or whatever and all that kind of stuff, and tried to make a new script. And like I said with the Wyckoff chart, in order for the Wyckoff chart to work, you have to line it up correctly. That's number one. So I've spent a couple of days doing this, and I've been very quiet in the group. I feel like there's really no need to talk about this, that, DCA's new plays or whatever, because a lot of stuff's not coming out or whatever. So this is what I've been doing for the last couple of days. So I made a scripted plot points or whatever, and I'm gonna be very proud if this works out. Y'all don't understand. Y'all might not think if it works out, I'm gonna be very proud of myself. But I made this mathematical formula, or whatever. The mathematical formula in the script seems to be lining up. So that's all I can say about that. We're gonna see how this plays out. And to make it simple, let me pull up my calendar and I'm gonna get to you comments, questions, concerns. And this is the big part of the stream, and it'll be over. And now I answer your questions. Once again, everybody's saying that it doesn't matter, blah blah blah. Let me get this right. Wait a minute. Let me pull it up big on my screen. So where do I have that at? I'm almost done here, y'all. I got too much in the way, y'all. Sorry. I bet I look stupid on stream trying to look around all this stuff. If I were to make this simple, yeah, let's make, you know what? Because if I go too deep, it's going to get crazy. Let's make this simple. Very simple. The way my script lines up, and the way my little formula of the ups and downs line up. And so I did. If y'all think I did use charts to do this, because I know a lot of people say like, oh, some people don't think charts are important. So I did use charts to do this. So if mine were to line up correctly, I don't want to say broadly next week, but I will. I feel like next week, the end of next week is when they're going to try some. Let's just make it simple. See, I'm going to go deep again. Let's make it simple. End of next week, mid to end of next week is going to be some kind of crazy manipulation. It could be with escalations with this whole war thing or whatever. And they're saying with the what am I saying? The Israel, they struck back, right? 9 people unalive. Any life, one life is very important, but um, with this story and headline, I don't know if it's big enough to like cause the dip that they may want or whatever. Which is I keep saying is just them taking profits. I feel like next week is going to be something crazy. Now, what you've been hearing the whole time is Uptober. So I'm not the only one that said this. When everybody's saying it, they're going to do the opposite. And I think up to now, I think we got over $1 billion in liquidations. So next week, some bull crap to make this junk dip again. I know that's not what y'all want to hear because y'all like, man, I've been dealing with this so long. Man, it's like October. Can October just do what it's supposed to do? Nah, I think it's going to dip again. And I think we will start going back up closer. I want to go further into November, but I'm not because to be honest, probably shouldn't be saying this. I probably need one more day to finish my stuff. But I would think I don't think we're going to be going up because a lot of people saying yesterday they were like, just tune out this week and next week we'll be back up. I don't think so. We're gonna see if I'm right or not. I'm gonna be not to be right, not to brag, but I've done work to figure this out. So if I'm right, I'm gonna feel good about it. But so I think we're gonna dip some more next week, and I think we could start going back up. What would you call that? Is that the third week? I guess you would call it because the first was on Tuesday. First was on Tuesday. We're yeah. So 1, 2, the third week. So more toward the end of the third week, then we'll be going back up or whatever. So yeah. All right. That took that. I'm sorry. That took a while. I probably could have started a minute. I think I played 4 minutes. I probably could have played just a minute, but I had to give you the whole setup. So okay, pay attention to this part. We're gonna get out of here quick though. So what I was saying was I did this back when the first Trump assassination thing happened. And so I felt like I was like, man, I should be spending my time doing this. I should be like, finding altcoins for the group and all that kind of stuff. But what I said was when I went back to study what I was doing, if I had kept that up, I could have like probably pointed out more stuff that was going to happen. And so I'm trying to sum this up. So this was okay. So this was 11 days ago. Let me pull up Bitcoin real quick. So this was 11 days when I said this. And mind you, I said the third week we could start going back up. I said the end of the second week dip. So right here, what happened is it happened exactly like I said it was going to happen. But I was thrown because we were at 60. If you pay attention, a couple of days before, we were at 64, like 64,500. And then we dropped all the way down to 59,200. I thought we should drop lower to that 58,000, like 300 range because there was a lot of liquidations there. I don't know why they would let them go on all those liquidations unless it's them themselves, the whales. I hope you're paying attention to what I'm saying here. So we exactly everything I said happened. So we dropped down to 59.2, but I thought like that's a big drop from 64.5 to 59.2, which is big enough to scare people out, make the fear and greed chart go up and whatever. But I thought we should drop lower into the 58,000 because all those liquidations were there, except for if that's their liquidations or that's their long positions and they don't want to liquidate their own long positions like if they're the big whales. So maybe that's what happened. But pay attention to this. So I'm trying to get to this quick. So I went through. I had a very busy morning this morning. I still got a very busy day, right? So I got up early. I started like getting all my stuff together to do the live or whatever. I was like, it's Monday. The market's pumping. I got to do a live today to talk to the people. I go ahead and do all my live stuff. I'm looking at the crypto, blah blah blah, whatever. And then I had the thumbnail. It was like, what's going on with October, whatever the thumbnail was before. And then I go and look. And remember, I'm gonna say this one more time. What I just played you, I know a lot of y'all like that was a lot of I know it was a lot of talking, y'all. But what I was playing to you is I said, my background is in writing, and that's how I lined up the last thing with the Trump and how the market's gonna work. But I stopped doing it because I was like, this is not the most reliable thing to be doing. I should have kept it up. So as I'm getting ready to give y'all the live and do all this stuff, I come and find out I said the end of that second week. The end of that second week, I said, the end of the second week, they're going to try some market manipulation. Third week, we're going to go up. I don't know how I see this, but the thing is, what I was going to tell you first is nobody really has control of this market anymore. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that too. Because I didn't know about this Trump, what do you call it? I'm trying to say something I can say on stream. There was another attempt on Trump's life at his Coachella rally. It's lining up just like what I was saying. And what I said is I'm gonna be tired, but I'm gonna have to spend a lot more time on studying the altcoins. The whole meme coin thing is back, and plus I'm gonna keep working on the script thing and seeing how stuff lines up because this is the second time that it lined up exactly like I said it was gonna line up. But in my mind, it would have been Thursday, Friday last week, but instead it happened yesterday? I guess that was Saturday or whatever. I was still wondering if we was going to get those liquidations at 58,000, around that 58,000 four area. But like I said, that could be their long position set up on Bitcoin. So they're not going to liquidate their own long positions. And so far right now, they're winning. It did liquidate some other positions. But anyway, so yeah, I found this was like 20 minutes before I got ready to stream that I saw this. And so their script is still lining up. And what I was trying to do was, and that's what I was doing, lining up my script according to like the whole election cycle, or whatever, like as far as them, the voting campaign, the election cycle. Yeah. So anyway, but then working, I also, just like I said, I'm wondering, should I still be leery about those liquidations down there? But just like I said, this is the third week now, and I had to play it back so nobody said, "Oh, he just lying, he making that up." I played back the clip when I said it. That this third week is when we're gonna start going up. But I'm looking for, I know a lot of people getting bullish right now, but I'm still looking for. Oh God, where the script at? Let me see if I don't pull it up fast enough. Because I do got to get out of here. Is this it? I got too many tabs open, y'all. Hold on. Oh man. Wait, I just saw it. Hold on. All right. So yeah, like later this week, probably late this weekend when we really see some bigger movements. But yeah, That took a while, but yeah. So it's lining up just like I said. So I'm gonna try to stick to this whole thing. But I don't know how much I might talk about it on the channel or whatever. But I'm gonna see how it plays out, and if it really starts playing out really really well, then I'm gonna really stick to this as far as helping us, with different movements in the market or whatever. Because I mean, this thing lined up exactly. Like I said, I got some notes. So let me see. Let me get to some of these tabs too. When I say I gotta get out of here, I gotta get out of here for real, for real. Um, Oh yeah. Also, and this was another telltale sign. But I mean, I don't stream on weekends. I know y'all saying, "Are you gonna still do it, Zoe?" Yes, I am. I still got to take my breaks, my mental health breaks. I think you should too. But if I would have saw this, you kind of saw some signals of this happening because yesterday afternoon, somebody bought like $25 million worth of ETH and sent it to their cold storage or whatever. So that was kind of a signal to let us know how things was going to go this week as well. Because a lot of people been selling ETH, they've been sending it to the exchange to sell it. But yeah, somebody bought like $25 million worth yesterday. Well, that's why I think one of the first moves I think ETH started moving before Bitcoin. If I go back and look at, I don't have time to look at the charts right now, but I think if we go back, ETH started moving before Bitcoin because people were seeing that movement and realizing that stuff was looking bullish. Do I want to talk about this? I don't want to really be petty today. I might talk about that later. Let me put it on my notes. I might. I'm really about to get out of here fast. So if y'all got comments, questions, concerns, go ahead and talk about that. Um, I don't know. I wonder, are they going to go for those liquidations? I think I'm about to go to my notes over here. All right, let me just go to my notes. I did want to bring this stuff to your attention and some more important stuff. All right, cool. Let's get to the notes, and I'm about to be out of here in a couple of minutes, literally. So please, if you have questions, go ahead and ask them. I already talked about the wallets connected and not wallet, not a community wallet. Oh, so the main thing what I was saying, let me say this, and I'll talk about it a little bit more broader here. Like I was saying earlier, the crazy thing about this market, pay attention here, and we're gonna be out of here. We're gonna be out of here. The crazy thing about this market, this cycle, is that almost nobody is in control, including the whales that's pumping and dumping Bitcoin. Because as we've seen, what we've been doing, like everybody else is, collecting altcoins, which I still think is a good move. Collecting altcoins, whether utility, AI, layer ones, RWA, all the altcoins. So I've been talking about the whole cycle about people playing liquidity grab games, shilling liquidity plays to y'all that they're not going to really stand on. They're not going to hold them. They just farming liquidity out of y'all real quick, and then they moving on. And so they played that game, and they was like, I'm gonna come back to my real altcoins later. Then everybody's pushing Bitcoin right now, but then you got this whole meme coin thing going on right now. And this cycle is gonna get ugly, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. I could lie to y'all and be like, "Oh, euphoric," and be like, "Oh, the alt run is coming. Look, Uptober's here." Like that's cool and all, but this is gonna be very difficult because everybody has power, and it's like the same thing we talk about with the news, like them complaining about, "Oh, y'all shouldn't be on social media watching the news because it's not a reliable source." No, y'all are just mad because you no longer have control. Okay, are we back? We back. How long was sound out? How long did I catch that in time? Let me see. How long were y'all saying this? 39 seconds. So that means probably a minute. Okay, let me go back. What I was saying, I'm gonna say real quick. Nobody's in control of the cycle. Like I was saying, you got the whales that are control the price of Bitcoin and make Bitcoin pump and dump. You got the people who shield the altcoins, the influencers that are in the know, the VCs and stuff like that. They got the altcoins lined up to make a whole bunch of money. We've been collecting altcoins. Other channels, other people, other groups have been collecting altcoins. But I was saying how the whole meme coin thing is taking over now, and meme coins are sucking a lot of liquidity out. There's going to be some that run that people make money on, and 90% of them are going to just be rugs. They're going to be rugs, and it's sucking a lot of liquidity out of the market. So what I was saying is, you got a lot of people saying now that, are we in the most bullish coins in this narrative, and this one is going to be the top coin in this narrative? You don't know what you're talking about, and I don't even know what I'm talking about. Only thing we can do is study the market and try to predict it. Well, none of us are fortune tellers, but I do find good plays to get in early. But the fact of the matter is, meme coins are sucking a lot of liquidity out. And my main point I was making before I said the sound was out is that I said people in my group, whether you're in my Patreon or you watching my channel, you watch somebody else's channel, I'm gonna say this clearly, that 60% of the tokens are not out yet. So stop saying that you in the most bullish whatever AI play or the most bullish RWA play or whatever. Like, I don't think, let me say it like this. If we were in last cycle, the equivalent to what we're gonna have in this cycle would be starting a whole nother cycle over. I keep saying, like, most of these people don't know what's going on in this market. Like I said, that's why I pre-did my research and knowing what's coming out already. And I even said on my channel that a lot of stuff that's coming out now, even I didn't know about it. So I don't think people realize how much people are going to be just getting in and out of tokens. And I'm saying we would be really lucky and blessed if we have a token that we catch on the bottom and it continues to run the whole cycle, which is what my objective is going forward for here. But yeah, if I can put a number on it to give y'all like a visual, like 60%, probably 65% of the tokens are not out yet because so many people was like scared. They like, we want to launch when it's bullish. And it's gonna be that game of trying to figure out which one should we invest in when they start coming out, because everybody's just gonna be dumping their markets. I mean, the tokens in the market at the same time, which I'll be honest, I think is stupid. I honestly do think there's some people that had a chance to build a community that may do better. But trust and believe that we are going to have an alt run, but it's going to be sideways again at some point again. So maybe that's what they plan on building their communities at. But who's to say that if they're trying to launch when it's bullish and then they just completely leave their token alone for the rest of the cycle? So this is a lot of the research we're going to have to do, and being careful when we get in and out of positions. But yeah, it's a lot more tokens on this spot to come out, man. I don't think people realize it's gonna be like starting a whole nother cycle over. And I mean like a 4-year cycle, not like a bullish cycle, bear cycle. But yeah, I'm trying to get to my notes. But yeah, a lot of tokens still have not come out. Nobody's in control. There's gonna be a point where maybe VCs and VC altcoins probably do take back over. But this meme coin thing is not dying, y'all. Retail is huge on meme coins. You got so many people pushing the narrative. Like I said, especially after that speech of token, is going to continue to happen. But yeah, a lot of tokens are not out yet. Oh yeah, I already said that. Yeah, the thing happened and I think that's what in the second attempt on his life wasn't as big news as it was. So, but they keep trying it. But it's pretty much lining up, like I said. So I'm gonna keep working on that and see what else I can figure out. I already talked about the meme coin takeover, and I don't want to talk about this one, man. Let me see what his market cap is at. Let me say this, just like I've been saying, just watch what's being shielded to you. Because a lot of people I'm going to say this and let's see if y'all can read between the lines. There's a lot of people shielding stuff, and it's a, what you call it, a coordinated shield. They all buddies. They all, talking about certain plays or whatever, but I feel like they doing it as a liquidity farm. And if y'all real smart, I just gave y'all a clue. Certain stuff was called farm last cycle. But a lot of stuff they just shielding as liquidity plays and telling you it's gonna do whatever. And I feel like it's a liquidity grab. So I keep saying it, man. Um, I'm not shilling, and I probably don't do the best job. But I keep saying, if you don't want people just liquidity farming you and just shilling y'all crap that they can dump a bunch of money into and then make a whole bunch of money and then leave y'all to hold the tokens, holding the bag, as they say, join the Patreon at patreon.com/cryptozo. And I'm gonna get to these comments, questions, and concerns. And I got a busy schedule today. I'm still, have my phone on me and stuff, but I'm just running all over the city today. Um, just flew back in town. I mean, well, to the States, and got a lot of stuff to handle before I head back out. Um, so yeah. All right, we got so saying good morning to you. As he said, good morning. We are in a confusion stage, uncertainty and manipulation is holding the market. Bitcoin will bounce between 70K to 60K for the next 10 weeks. You think for the next 10 weeks, next 10 weeks, next 10 weeks, next 10 weeks, 10 weeks. Um 10 weeks. I don't know about 10 weeks. I think it could go from here. Um in the next 10 weeks, 10 weeks. I think it could cross 70 at some time in between the next 10 weeks. I feel like it's going to start to, go up here from whatever. But my only thing is, like I said, let me say this one more time. Now, I was supposed to be on my, since you're talking about this, the script is lining up just like I said, right? If it was up to me, how I thought the script was going to play out, they were going to have something very negative at the end of last week to drop the market. You can call Saturday the end of last week. They had this whole thing with supposedly be an attempt on his life, but it didn't work, which makes me, because I mean, you can make the price of Bitcoin fall. Like I said, it fell to 59 too. But with me, when I'm trying to line up a script, they have to have a plot point. It has to be something that's announced to make it fall. There was nothing really announced when it fell to that 59 too. And they tried to do the whole attempt on his life thing again, and it didn't work. So in my mind, we're supposed to start to slowly go up this week and then start moving up at the end of this week. But if that script plot point didn't play out like they thought, are they going to try something else? I think my battery's low. Are y'all still hearing me? With them trying that and then not panning out like they want, because as of right now, we still pretty much going up. So my thought is are they going to try something else? But I guess in the safe position, you would go ahead and say, all right, let me just go ahead and start DCAing into some stuff or whatever. Let me say this again too, and I'm gonna move on. That's what I was. Well, the reason I'm also saying is, like, people like, we packed, we ready for the alt run that's coming. Bro, right in the middle of this alt run that's probably coming, it's finna dump a whole bunch of tokens out. That's why I don't know if y'all in my group, I got stuff out there, and then, in the buy alerts that you can buy and stuff that you probably should buy and all that. But I'm chilling on my DCAs because I know they about to dump a whole bunch of tokens out. So I'm seeing, all right, where y'all look. So some of them I know where they launching at, some of them I don't. I'm gonna decide what I want to do with some of them or whatever, and we're gonna figure this out over the next, probably, let me not say weeks, because between now and what was a I know the last batch I was probably like February. Between now and March, I guess I'm gonna see what's like coming out. So I got my bags packed on most of that stuff, and I'm gonna see what's like coming out in the future. But I do think we going. I mean, we could bounce between 60 and 70. That's not a bad point of view of prediction or whatever. But we could cross over as well. Like in the next 10 weeks. 10 weeks is like 4 weeks is the middle of November, and then middle of December, end of December. Yeah, we could cross 70. They might try to tap 74 again to get people excited. We're gonna see how it plays out though. I gotta start working on my little market script again though. Yeah, I can see more manipulation to shake even more people out before the real run up. Oh yeah. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see, because I guess we just kind of said the same thing. We're gonna see what happens. Stability in the Middle East and Taiwan. Oh, let's not even forget because remember, I was also saying that live that I played back about the whole Iran Israel thing. Both of them saying they're gonna slap the other one and mollywop each other and stuff, but nobody's did nothing yet. So who's to say if they're gonna use that to drop it again in the middle of this? And I know it'd be sad for people. They like, what? October was a lie. And like, what if they really play y'all? But I mean, you can still DCA if you want to. But I'm trying to. My bags are packed on most stuff. Not saying I won't still DCA in that stuff in the future, because I'm definitely probably will on most of them. But I'm just waiting to see these other things dropping in the market. And I know it's a big one everybody's talking about now, but that crap going to launch so damn high is just like, It's going to launch as high as draft nuts, as I like to say. Like, I mean, where the game's going to be at? Let that junk dump down, and so that's yeah. I know y'all probably like, why he not talking about that? There's no sense in talking about it. That's for all the insiders and VCs to make money. I'm not studying it right now. I'm sorry, I ain't finished this. It says stability in the Middle East and Taiwan is key to BTC to do 120. Oh, okay, yeah. As I said, however, both Kamala and Trump both will support Israel to, excuse me, support Israel to attack Iran. Yeah, probably, most likely, probably. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, like I've been saying for over a year or two now, I'm pretty sure they're gonna put Trump in there anyway. Um, I mean, I'm already seeing them on there, kind of like I got to get out of here soon. I'm already seeing them on there like a little what you call it, slander campaign or whatever. They all trying to make her look bad now, whatever. It's kind of playing out, you know. Satoshi said, if BTC can survive the bear flu, I'm sure we'll be fine. The bear flu, they throwing something. They've been seeming like they're trying to throw something else out there again too. I don't know what the world they doing, man. I don't know what they're doing, but it seems like it's confusing to me because I feel like they definitely going to put Trump in there, but they keep trying to do these little games on the side. So we're gonna see how that plays out. As Tosh said, I'm glad I'm in the Patreon with someone with actual knowledge. The money is well worth it. Have a good day, my man. You too. You too. Definitely gonna keep our heads down in this market. I don't think y'all really, like, it's a lot of work, man. I think I warned y'all of this like 2 or 3 months early. I was like, it's gonna get real stressful. And I do feel like that. Like I said, I'm not trying to knock anybody. Some people have full teams, and there's some other good groups out there too. I would think too, but they got full teams. Me, I'm running this thing by myself, and so I can't be in the group all the time. Like, let's have a pizza party. Let's play this game, and like I'm really over here studying. And as I keep saying, this is for me and my family. Y'all along for the ride with us or whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely digging deeper and trying to lock onto some of these new meme coin players and stuff in the game, as well as these utility players. Because like I said, no, I'm not dumping my utility bags. Nobody about to play me for a fool. I'm not stupid. So the meme coin thing is going up, but I'm not about to dump my utility stuff. You just gotta have patience. It's the impatient people they're gonna play that game with that wants to just continuously gamble, and they're gonna end up gambling away all their money. But we're not gonna do that in our group. So he says, I think meme coins can help bring retail back into the market. Oh, yeah, definitely. No, definitely. It's definitely going to bring retail back in the market. It just depends on how long they're going to play this game of musical chairs with the meme coins. Here's another thing. I keep saying that people talking about buy the blue chip meme coins and how the blue chip meme coins are going to perform like Doge and Shiba. I can fully see that happening. But at the same time, don't be stupid, because I'm gonna tell you what I've been studying. I wasn't even planning to say this. I got to get out of here. But one thing I've been studying is I've been really getting deep into the meme coins and stuff, and like seeing who the new players are and stuff, how stuff is moving or whatever. So going back and watching, the charts and other stuff when the buys are coming in, a lot of those people that bought, like, I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want to say I'm for anything, because I don't want to have to slap nobody, because like last week I was really, anyway. But what I was seeing is a lot of these, what they call them, blue chip meme coins. I'm seeing the people that got in early, the people that's pushing them or whatever, lining up their wallets and stuff like that. A lot of them are hella out of their positions. Like, I mean, they got like 5% left in there, but they got to continue. They got to continue to say, like, I told you about this. I was in early, which they were. They made millions of dollars already. I already looked at a lot of their P&Ls or whatever. I saw some P&Ls at like 3 million, some P&Ls like 700,000, some P&Ls at like some P&Ls at like 3 million, but unrealized profits of 2 million. So they still got some bags in there, but they got to keep saying that they the ones that told you about it. So when they come with their next joint, you'll be right there lined up for it. So, and some of them, if what I was looking at, some of them fully out of their positions, like bought the bottom of some of these blue chip memes, and they fully out their positions. Like, I mean, when you're talking about getting at the early at the bottom, because it's a cabal and they pushing these things together, so they know they're gonna push them. They're getting at the bottom. So you saying like they dropped 15 grand in there, and they dropped 15 grand in there, like I said, and they made P&L the profits, profits of 4 million. They may still have 2 million in there, and some of them like put 15 grand in, took profits of like 2 million, and they might have 80,000 still in there. So that's nothing. So they got that 80,000 to hold in case it does a Shiba or Doge and goes to 100 billion or whatever. Then they still can get, whatever that is, a 20x or something from there, whatever. But yeah, don't be falling for these games. They be trying to act like they still holding these blue chips. No, they not. You got to. That's why you got to know how to do this research. I was not saying like the idiots coming on my channel, other week playing me like I'm some noob in the market, but I know how to do more tricks than most of these people in the market. So yeah, you gotta check. And sometimes you can go do that stuff. Like go all the way to the back beginning of some of these joints and seeing like who was buying or whatever. Some of them is idiots or whatever. But it's a lot of games to play in the market. So I just gave y'all some game there. So hold on to that. As I said, I agree the knowledge is worth it. One BTC in the Patreon. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Like I said, man, I'm not even getting my numbers yet. Like I said, my goal is to do the Gideon, or the Leonidas, as y'all know him from We Are Sparta, 300. I'm tripping right now. But yeah, so I just, I have a number of people that I want to help make some money in this market, and they'll change their lives or whatever. I'm not here to you know, to use and abuse people. But anyway, I gotta get out of here. I got a really busy day. You can still say stuff in the Patreon. I'm still have my phone on me, but I'm like, I just flew back in the country, and so I got crazy stuff to handle while I'm here. And uh yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna see y'all next time.